welcome to AJ Theme Park World. So in about 10 minutes time I'm on the way up to the Alton Towers Resort to have a look around, see if there's any changes been done since last season. I'm also going up for the new two new pin badges what got released this week. One, the water park pin badge, and the one what got released last night, the 13 pin badge. So, and while I'm up there, I thought I'd do a close season vlog for you all to see so you can see the changes. I will try to get over to the Stargazing pod to do a construction update. So yeah, I'll see you up there, guys. Guys, right, I've just arrived at the Alton Towers Resort, just walking towards the plaza. Let me turn the camera around for you, as you can see. There you go. Right, so we're walking towards the plaza. Got a bit of tape out. So not much happening here, guys, at the minute, looking at it. The monorail's having a repaint. Nice greeny colour. So not much at all. No changes really. Apart from the work being done on that. So there's one of the new dungeon signs, the judge. And we'll walk this way, shall we? So they haven't changed the sign yet, it's still the same. So, but apart from that, not really much has changed. Obviously a bit different than last year, because obviously last year there was huts, obviously around here. Obviously they placed them with the city planters. So let's have a look through here. Doesn't seem like much has been changed. No. Let me turn the so guys, so what do we actually know about the close season, what they're actually doing for the 2019 season? Well, as you all know, from back in 2018 towards the end, they started putting the Alton Towers dungeons signs up, the judge and all that. So a bit of information on it. It has been confirmed that they are basically doing the same as what all the other dungeons are, but with a hidden feature of the Witch of Burslem haunted cottage. Well, obviously Burslem from Alton Towers is about half an hour away, and there was a story of Molly Lee, who they used to call the Witch of Burslem. So if people don't know who that is, I'll explain a bit about her now. Basically what it is with the Witch of Burslem, Molly Lee. Molly Lee was born in Burslem, Stoke-on-Trent, and basically she used to have a pet blackbird, and when she used to walk around Burslem itself, the pet blackbird used to sit on her shoulder, and they used to call her the witch for that reason. And there was a guy called Rev Spencer, I think, and Rev Spencer made accusations against her, saying that if she used to send her blackbird to a pub in Burslem called the Turk's Head, I think, and used to sit on top of the sign. And people used to say when the bird was sitting there, the beer used to be sour. Well, I'm not being funny. If my beer was sour, I wouldn't be very happy myself. So, but yeah, and when she died, she got buried in Burslem courtyard, and they put her and buried her right in the top corner, out of the way. And basically what happened then was, there's a rumour, and they still tell the kids to this day this little tale, and the tale is, if you go round the grave skipping, going Molly Lee, come and chase me round the apple tree. Apparently a spirit does come to life. Don't know how true that is. I used to be a paranormal investigator with Ghost Academy, which is a Stoke-on-Trent. A very good team. Have a look on the website and go through there. They really are a good team. So hold on a minute, I've just spotted the motor of the blade, I think. The top of the blade. Let me turn the camera around.
Right, sorry about the delay. There's people walking past me. As you can see there, guys, there is the top of the blade behind headquarters. With obviously staff walking past, but that there is the top of blade at the back of headquarters. So does that mean, guys, it's on are they moving it as such? If you go a bit further up, actually, I also spotted what looked to be like the some of the Skyride wheels from the top. So they must be replacing them, but does this blade piece here mean that they're moving?
So guys, well, as I was talking about Molly Lee, I spotted the blade in there. Does this mean it's being moved on the park over to another location, or is it being removed completely? They haven't said anything as of yet on the websites or anything. Another thing is the Skyride's line wheels are on there. Are they just replacing it because of how old the actual Skyride is and it needs replacing? I don't know. Obviously we'll have to wait and see till the beginning of the season. Obviously we'll find out a lot more by then. So as we were saying about the Molly Lee story, as you all know now, and that's why they accused her of the witch. Obviously, and I only found out a couple of weeks, about 2 years ago. I've been with my missus about 3.5 years. My missus is actually related to Molly Lee. Weirdly, so I'm a bit frightened at the minute. Only joking. So yeah. Anyway, so what else do we know about Alton Towers over the closed season? Well, back in 2018 again, we AJ Theme Park World and others probably heard the rumour that single riders might be coming back. Well, AJ Theme Park World tweeted to Alton Towers, asking about if the rumours were basically true, as all of you might have seen on our Facebook page and on our Twitter. And the answer was, we're always trying to improve our guests' experience. Stay tuned on the site, stay tuned checking the website, and more information will be coming along then. So, you know, who knows, they might be bringing it back. It's supposed to be on certain rides. I hope they bring it back on the Smiley, Nemesis, you know, Oblivion. It'll do, you know, there's so many empty seats going around last year, it was ridiculous. You know, I wanted to do the record last year for myself. I've done it 25 times on the Smiley so far. I want to beat that. But obviously last year I couldn't do it because there was no single riders, and I'm not queuing up for, you know, 6 hours. You know, all day for keep queuing on the ride. So I most I did it last year was 5 or 6 times in a day. So it's not too bad. So I'm just walking up past through the bus coach park, as you can see. Some of it is blocked off with the red barrier thingies. So I skirted out of that and went into the actual coach park itself. But not much has changed around here, to be fair. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll stop the video here, and when I get further up towards the coach park at the top, I'll kick the video back in. See you soon. Green digger. Obviously don't know what they're doing. There's another one a bit further down there as well. It looks like they're logging. The logging, are they collecting, oh, these are new. Are they collecting more wood for Wicker Man? Fucking hell, they are doing some work. So, any ideas, guys? Obviously leave in the comments on the below. Could be anything. definitely logging though. Obviously where they're logging, I don't know. So, but not much different up here. There's something else there. Zoom in a little bit. We'll have a closer look when we get closer to it. But on the walk up, there was actually no difference at all. It's a bit cold and windy up here today. But obviously, hopefully it warms up a bit more in March. March the 23rd is the opening day. Can't bloody wait. Oh yeah, there's a, that looks like a crane or some sort. Might be to hold the trees up as well as they're cutting them down or something. Don't know. Yeah, it's a crane. Must be for when they're holding something up, holding the trees, maybe while they're cutting them. Could be. So I'm just heading past, as I call, the graveyard of Alton Towers, where all the old rides and battered stuff go. I'm going to have a look. I'll pop the camera through the door. We'll have a look what we can see. Obviously it's time for the new Stargazing pods of 2019. I will pop over there for you in a bit so you can actually have a look at the construction. I know a lot of people have done videos of it so far, but I may as well add it to mine. There we are guys, let's have a poke through here, let's have a look. So obviously this is where the blade, the top of blade was kept last weekend, as Tower Street took a photo of. Obviously all the old rapid boats are in the corners over there, but no sign of the new rapid boats at all. And if you look over there, all the battle galleons and the rapid boats are kept over here over close season. Still, like I say, no sign of the new rapid boats with the cage doors going round at the minute, which is a bit of a shame really, because I was hoping to see them. Let's have a look around. Like I say, people can come up to these. It's literally, there's your road going to the hotels, and these are just literally just off it onto the staff car park. So yeah, you can come up to them. Obviously you can actually see what it actually runs by. Obviously everyone knows it runs on tracks. They do need a good clean though, don't they? I admit that. But yeah, oh, one of the tops has come off. One of the tops is off the rapid boats. But yeah, no sign of anything new being put on him yet, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pause the video here now. I'm going to have a walk up to where the golf is, and I'm going to try to cut down and go into where Nemesis and Galactica are. I'll give you a quick video on there. So yeah, I'll try and go down to Galactica and Nemesis area, try and get a video and see if there's any updates around there. Maybe see if the blade is actually going back there or being moved onto another section of the park. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pause the video here, and what I'll do is I'll restart it up when I get towards Nemesis. Okay guys, see you soon. Guys, as I've got, I can't see from here. So there's people walking about, but obviously I can't get in until 12 o'clock, which I won't be here then, so sadly I can't show you if the blades being moved or what. Obviously someone just walked in there. So yeah, sorry about that guys. I was hoping we can get in, but obviously it's 12 o'clock, a bit early this morning. So yeah, so obviously I can't get in to see where blade is. I will come up again before the beginning of the season, and I will come up when the gates are open so we can actually have a look if anything changes. Obviously if you go over to our Facebook page, AJ Theme Park World, there's pictures on there of over the close season I've taken, Paul Jones has taken, and Alex Jones has taken. Alex Jones and Paul Jones come up about 2 weeks ago, and they were in there. Obviously, so go over to our page and you'll see them on there. But apart from that, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pause the video until I get towards the hotel. So I'm just going to meet Mrs. and my daughter, and I'll show you a bit around the park, around the hotels and that. So speak to you soon. I'm back and just heading over to the Stargazing pods for do an update. My battery is only on 10%, so hopefully I can actually get some footage of it for you all of how the update and the construction is coming on of the Stargazing pods. Let me turn the camera around. As you can see, guys, from this point of view, it's looking really good. Let's move away out of this car. So yeah, so if you look at the Stargazing pods from here now, it looks really good. The only thing I don't like about these Stargazing pods, right, it states Stargazing, right? In my eyes, they should have had a glass roof, so you can lie on the bed, look up into the sky and see the stars. Obviously if it isn't cloudy, which in... Sorry about that, guys, I was rudely interrupted by a phone call, so I had to stop the video vlogging. So let me turn the camera
as
on
you can see, all the Stargazing pods. Obviously there's a few more to go in, yeah, if you look there where they are placed on the battens. But like I was saying before, I really do think in a Stargazing pod they should have put a glass roof, so you can lie in bed and look at the skies. That's the idea of a Stargazing pod in my eyes. But you know, I'm not being funny, but I would never pay, is it 70 or 90 quid for one night in one of these? Obviously, because the idea of a star, like I say, I don't want to be sitting outside. If it's getting cold and you want to look at the stars, you're going to be sitting outside. I don't want to do that. You want to be lying inside, you know, looking out to the sky through the, you know, through a glass roof. Really, that's the idea, I think. Anyway, unless you've got something hidden up the sleeves for it, but I very much doubt it by looking at these. Now, as you can see in the distance there, that is the new like shower cubicles, toilet cubicles, you know, the facilities. Obviously they're just finishing putting the cladding on by the looks of it. Obviously I can't go any further than that, because obviously it's a construction site. But yeah, so obviously you can see the electric hookups there inside. Maybe, you know, they might have a heater, like heating sort of thing under there to keep the being pods warm. But yeah, I really, like I say, it looks really good. I do like them, but then, like I say, I'd prefer if it was a glass roof. I won't be, like I say, I won't pay 70 to 90 odd quid to stop a night and then without, you know, without a glass roof. That's just my opinion, not just yours. So yeah, like, you know, I just wouldn't pay it. I just don't see the point, and the idea, you know, that's my opinion, not yours. Obviously, people's opinions are always different. So, like I say, that's your Stargazing pods. Hopefully, I think it is open for the beginning of the season. I don't know. Looking at it, they've still got a fair bit of work to do, but you know, when you've got, it's like 5 weeks till the first day of the season. So within 5 weeks, you know, there could be quite a lot happening. So I'm off. I'm going now from Alton Towers Resort. I've got my new pin badges. Hold on a minute. I think they're in my pocket somewhere. Obviously the £4 each, and then obviously with your annual pass discount. So that's your first one. This is the new 13. You can see properly. I really do like that one. Absolute brilliant. Love it. And then obviously the water park. They're your first two for the 2019 season. Obviously, by the sounds of it, there's going to be quite a lot coming out this season. Obviously, you'll have quite a lot. So, anyway, guys, stay tuned on this Facebook pages. We do competitions now and again. We've just changed this page. We are now doing on a Wednesday. Where am I Wednesday? Obviously, put a photograph of something of a theme park, and you've got to guess where it is. Obviously, I post the answers on a Sunday now for that, and on a Friday. I didn't do it yesterday because I completely forgot about it, but on a Friday we do Guess the Ride Friday, and what we'll do is the same again. I'll post them on a Sunday, and obviously you can see all the pictures, and then you can see if you're right or wrong. We will be doing, at some point, we will do some competitions of these, and you will get either some pin badges or whatever merch we have got spare, you will get.
So apart from that, guys, obviously I'll love you and leave you from Alton Towers Resort. I'll see you in 2019 season. Ciao, guys.